Top of the top. We up. You already know. What's good, y'all? Good to see everybody this morning. We back. Hey, yo, y'all, the start time is 7:30. But it's still 7:30. Sometime I'll be on at 7, but for the most part, 7:30, all right? All right, I'll just make sure I boot it up at 7 so the chat can pull up. But 7:30 start time, all right? It's about to be summertime. Anyway, we back. What's good, y'all? Good morning, church lady. Gemini Plus. I gotta remember, so people that's in tune, y'all know how I do. See, when people start stealing and doing all this funny shit, I just start switching my times up. You know what I'm saying? That's how I do. So for people that don't know, this is not a regularly scheduled program. It's gonna be how it come out. You know what I'm saying? It's not no specific schedule. Pardon me, y'all. Anyway, we back at it. This Diddy Epstein shit for real, y'all. Y'all know I was joking. But even though I was joking, we still looked at all the patterns of Diddy, and he is the Black Epstein. But this shit is for real, because some shit went over my head, and I had to look into this shit. When I was joking on Young Miami being the Ghislaine Maxwell, that was a joke. She played a little role, but the whole time I didn't know he had a real Ghislaine Maxwell with him. And according to what's being reported, this woman is back on Diddy's ass. She coming for revenge, because according to her, Diddy set her up with the feds and got her kicked out the country. So now she coming back for Diddy. These are facts. And guess what? She been going on white platforms. So remember I told you about them campaigns, the same exact way they did R. Kelly, they doing Diddy. I'll tell you again, Black media is not covering this shit. I'm not gonna lie. Some of this shit been going over my head. But the white media platforms, they going in on this shit. So yeah, that Diddy shit is real. It's real. So I just think they are going to keep dragging that shit out, and I think also the more they dragging this shit out, they letting more people come forward. Because he also has more lawsuits that we don't know about. So we're gonna talk about that. We also gonna talk about how that dumb chick Megan, she got a lawsuit on her. See this shit? Yo, y'all, everything we spoke about taking place. Now y'all see why I sound like a dumbass, keep repeating the same shit? Because we already been ahead of this shit. My point is, didn't I tell you, every rapper that come out, most likely they're going to get a lot of bad news. Yeah, they're going to get a little shine, but they're going to get bad news. Boom. Now you see Megan and Glorilla was supposed to be doing their thing. Remember they had a tour coming? Both of them in the news, bad news. Glorilla got pulled over. Megan being sued. She being sued by her ex-driver because the driver said that she was having sex in the car with another woman and he was not feeling that shit. So he's suing her for some type of sexual behavior. I think he's trying to say he was offended, like they damn near raped him because they made him stay in the car. All right, so her stupid ass is now trending for being a hoe once again. And it's still promotion for her, because remember, anything Glorilla do that's stupid is still promotion for her fans. Any whole shit Megan get caught for, it's still promotion for her fans. You get it? So anyway, that's what's going on, y'all. A lot of sex talk. Same old shit. What up, y'all? Shout out to the new people. What's up, Reese? What's up, Melanice? What's up, Tiger? All right, y'all, man. Y'all waited long enough. Shout out to the replay gang, episode 706. We at it. What's up? Good morning, Miss Jackie. Good morning. Anyway, y'all, we here. Let's go. Let's go. Diddy Epstein is for real, y'all. Shit is not a joke. I was just looking at the patterns. Now, remember, y'all, there's a lot of people didn't know about Epstein. What up, Wax? What up, Punches? What's up, bro? Shout out to the bros, man. I see you slid up here, Punches. What up? Hey, look. Remember, y'all, a lot of people that didn't look into that Jeffrey Epstein stuff, they didn't understand what was going on. A lot of people did. Because remember that Jeffrey Epstein shit was going on in the pandemic, election. There was a lot of stuff was going on. So a lot of people missed a lot of details, but a lot of y'all was on point. And a lot of people was able to see that Diddy was the Black Epstein. It just Epstein was running, his operation was young white girls. Diddy's program was industry people, men and women. And you're always going to see it was always people young or younger than him. You know what I'm saying? People that he can finesse and manipulate, basically. But anyway, Diddy allegedly had a boss, a real boss. You know what I'm saying? He had an executive woman with him by the name of KK. And I told y'all, man, from me studying this shit, all of the fuck shit started, y'all, in that Ciroc era. When they was pushing that Ciroc boy shit, you got to remember that time frame, that 2012, 2013, all of that, right? 2014, 2010, that's the time frame. As you see Cassie in the picture, you will see they was going to exotic islands, and you should already know by now what was going on them islands. But like we said, this is the same time. We got to bring it back, y'all, recap. Now, we also know at this time he was alleged to be dealing with a lot of drugs. This is the time he had Justin Bieber around him. This is the time where he was in Atlanta, Miami mostly. This is the time where he didn't have no real music. He was pushing nothing but Ciroc. Ciroc was also, y'all, we now know that Ciroc was never his company. He was just the face of it. He was the face of it on $100 million salary a year in a 10-year contract, basically. That's how Diddy been sustaining these years, y'all. So it had nothing to do with music. But he also knew he needed the industry to sell the liquor. And like I said, in my opinion, he was also spying on people. He was also spying over the industry the whole time. But the point is, he also was running operations. And I'm telling y'all, I think it was to incriminate a lot. Also, that chick from Danity Kane is coming out. And this is what she's saying is, man, they basically saying, man, this shit we talking about ain't nothing. They saying this shit we talking about is small talk. They said the real shit didn't even start coming out yet. And they saying all this shit is on paperwork in the courts. So that's how I know they just sitting on it and they dragging it out. This is what's being said. Because remember, a lot of people still didn't speak out yet, and we don't know all the people that still been putting paperwork on Diddy. Either way, it's not looking good for him at all. Like, we know this, but I'm for real this time. Because we're going to look, this lady, we're going to look into her. Sean Diddy Combs is back in the news again. A woman is claiming to have been the madam who supplied women and drugs to Diddy's infamous parties. Like we said on this channel, like we already know, we already now know officially what was going on at them parties. It's official. So now we can assume, like I said before, y'all, we can now assume on some real shit. Every time this man had a party, it was something going down. And we also going to look at today, we're going to look into the relationship of French Montana and Diddy, because I'm going to say they were lovers. All right. Until French Montana proved otherwise, him and Diddy were lovers. And I want to say, if they wasn't lovers, French Montana was the dude probably in the room with Diddy. Because remember, all right, everybody wasn't down with what Diddy was doing. But let's say French was. Let's say when Diddy was making people have sex and running trains, maybe that was his sex partner. You get it? You can't run a train on somebody if you don't got nobody to run a train with. So I think French was also running a lot of trains with Diddy. Get it? If Diddy was hitting a dude, I think French was with it. Put it like that, man. Them niggas was lovers, man. I'm not even gonna play with these niggas. All right, because it's evident now, y'all. It's evident. It's evident, man. These dudes were lovers, man. They were lovers or they were tag team. All right, I'm sorry. And these niggas was going on vacations to the islands too. Yes, they was. All right, they was doing vacations. Yes, they was. French got titties. Yes, he does. That deli on shit, Diddy, nobody drunk that. I told you, stupid niggas, that shit was over with. Plus, Diddy was, all of this shit started. All of this Diddy drama started. Because don't forget, the industry, all these people been knew what the fuck he was doing because he had a pass to do that shit. Why? His job was to watch over the entertainers. So, hey, Diddy, if you got to beat a couple of their ass, if you got to fuck a couple of them over, fuck it. That's what he had to do. That's why he never got in trouble. That's why everything we talking about, none of this shit is new. But my point is, people forget he got into this drama because he was beefing with the company because he was mad they was pushing George Clooney's brand, Casamigo. This shit started over Casamigo, y'all. I'm not bullshit. Broke all this shit down on the channel a minute ago, but that ain't the point. The point is, this shit started over Casamigo, man. All right, he was mad because Casamigo had took over his shit and that shit, that bullshit in his hand wasn't moving. He was mad because he felt like he had the tequila first, but when that shit wasn't selling, he got mad. And like I said before, I never saw nobody with that shit, and I ain't never drunk it, never will. So Diddy was mad, and he threatened those white people and told them that he would use the black community against them if they don't do what the fuck he say. And that's when they said, okay, we got you. And after that, they fixed his ass. So we just looking back at all of the shit Diddy was doing, how it's catching up with him, and we should probably assume that French Montana name going to be in some shit too. We should probably figure that out. All right. And don't forget, French Montana's working with the government right now too. Anyway, now let's get back into Diddy Epstein, because that shit for real, y'all. We now also know, being that we know the formula of this shit, we also know that Diddy was smart enough to know what, y'all? To do a lot of his dirt on those islands and on those yachts. A lot of the dirt he did was out of the American jurisdiction, which means he will not be brought up on a lot of charges that happen on that boat. It's going to be shit that happened on that boat and overseas we never going to know about. Get it? Because remember, if he so-called was raping somebody on an island somewhere, that's where you got to press the charges at. Shit like that, get it? But that's the shit he was doing. The motherfucker's smart. The same as that way, y'all, when a lot of rich people go to other countries, sometimes other countries, because in those countries, they can buy boys. They can buy little boys and little girls. These are facts, all right? They go to these countries because it's okay to be with little boys and girls. They can't do that in America. If you're a rich weirdo in America, half the shit you want to do, you can't do. That's why they always going overseas too. So don't get it fucked up. Point is, man, we now know what this nigga was doing. But guess what? Back then, y'all, it was a boss chick with this dude, and she was doing all his dirty work. And now she's speaking out. This is his Ghislaine Maxwell right here. Her name is Christina Karam. And the lawsuit Combs' chief staff. As you see, she was his chief staff, y'all. The head honcho. Back when? Back in 2013, he was pushing Ciroc boys. Her nickname is KK. And she's the big dog. She was. So as you see right here, Christina Karam is compared to British socialite Ghislaine Maxwell, who is a former girlfriend of late convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Maxwell is serving a 20-year prison sentence after she was convicted in December 2021 of helping him recruit and sexually abuse girls. That's what she allegedly was doing with Diddy. She now is telling y'all she's snitching on him. It ain't about snitching. She's getting payback on him as well. Yes, she is. Because Diddy allegedly got her arrested by the feds and kicked out the country, just like he did Sean. And dumbass Sean came back and forgave him. As you see, this woman is not coming to be his friend. And this is why I told y'all, in my opinion, Diddy and Sean was lovers. In my opinion, Diddy penetrated Sean because Sean went to jail for 10 years for some shit he said he didn't do, and then came back and still was Diddy's friend. This woman got kicked out the country. She's coming back at Diddy for revenge. See the difference? For some reason, in all these abuse cases, it's always the woman that goes harder than the man. I don't get that. Anyway, what's up, Shayna? What's up? Shayna Boo up in here. One track. What's up, Sheila? What's up, Leonard? What's up, Annette? Y'all know what it is. Shout out to everybody tapped in, everybody in the bushes. Anyway, let's go. All right, the woman claims she worked for Bad Boy in the 90s. She worked as a madam to many, many famous high-profile men. She claims that she began interacting with Diddy and some of his close associates. Let's also break down how simple a lot of this stuff is, y'all, because we forget how simple all this stuff is. These are the women, all right? I'm rich. You know I'm the man. I got the clout. Y'all know. I holler at her. That's my homegirl. Yo, I need some girls. I need some girls. Well, she like, yo, what type of girls you need? Well, I need all girls. I need black, white, Spanish, Italian, whatever, Brazilian. I need all of them. All right? Boom. Why? Because I'm about to have a lot of exclusive businessmen around. I'm going to have all type of people from different backgrounds, but mainly a lot of men that want to have fun. Boom. I gave her the word. Then boom, she get to working. And that's how it go. She get her cut and she bring the girls. Little do the girls know they're going to be some. It's going to go down that night. Some of them going to know, but they ain't going to know everything. And that's how I go down. That's the shit she was doing. Get it? That's the shit. That's how it worked in those higher circles. See, remember, when a rich man want a woman, he don't just get any woman. He got to get somebody that's been approved, that's good enough to be on his property and his house and his business. You get it? So this is why people like her, you know, just saying general, you know, she might be the one get the woman for Bill Gates and all of them, Trump, whatever, whoever want a chick, they hit her up, boom, boom, boom. So this is the role she was playing, and these are facts now, y'all. It's not a joke. These are facts. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Thank you very much, L Bells. Thank you. So this is a fact now, y'all. So anyway, and all that shit be disguised as modeling. See, back then they always disguised that shit as modeling, man. Modeling is the way they was disguising prostitution and pedophilia. That's how they did it. Even to this day, it's called modeling. What? IG model. Model really means for sale. All right, that's what it is. Long story short, escort for sale. All right, legitimately for sale, escort. Same shit. Long story short, man, she was providing services. We're going to prove it. Also, it's not about us proving it. It's about what's being done already. Because we late. I was late. All right, I'll be real, y'all. I was late on this. Now, this woman has already been on platforms. As you see, this is on YouTube, y'all. So after this video, whenever y'all can watch it for yourself, I'm going to watch it too when I get a chance. This is the madam. Her name is KK, Christina Karam, and she has been telling her truth on Diddy. The woman spent time in federal prison, and now she's out for revenge. She's telling her story, and it's compelling. And as you see, she's on a so-called white platform. Now, y'all see what I was telling y'all? Black media, no clout no more. It's over. See, no black media is getting this. They said they was dealing with these topics, and they said it was providing entertainment. But you're going to see these big platforms that are black, they're not doing shit, because this the hot shit right here. This the hottest tea you're going to get. But nobody fucking with this Diddy shit. The point is, man, also in the black community, touching on people and violating people is natural. So people don't really care about this shit. I'm not trying to be no hero for this shit neither, y'all. It's just that this is the fucking news. So I'm going to talk about it. That's it. But I'm showing you. She's out for blood. And don't think the feds might have didn't call her up and say, hey, didn't Diddy get you kicked out the country? Well, it might be a good idea for you to get some payback. That's how the shit go. The stage is already set on Diddy, y'all. All right? He got so much shit working against him. This little small YouTube shit I'm doing ain't got nothing to do with what he got to worry about. Thank you very much, Linda. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for supporting the platform. Thank you very much. Now let's go. Y'all know how I do. So look, y'all, it's official. So I don't know the exact name of the channel. Hold up. But y'all can write it down right now. Save it. Diddy's Madam. Just put Diddy's Madam. Breaking story, whatever. Diddy's Madam. All right. And that shit gonna come up. So now y'all see this shit is for real. And y'all know we was already talking about this. So people probably thought shit, niggas lying on Diddy, all that. Nope. Y'all know who first came up with that Diddy Epstein shit? Yeah, because that's what the fuck he is. And we already cracked Diddy cold, man. Because we see. Now look, look at that man Diddy in the picture with right there. Outright zesty flamer. Diddy was doing this shit in our face the whole time. See that zesty flamer with him with that pink and black shirt? July 2013. She went on to become Combs' day-to-day manager. All right? Boom. His main ace in the hole. As well as taking on the role of director, office of the chairman of Combs Enterprises. Bow. Now y'all see why Jay-Z did the same exact thing? You see how Jay-Z got that chick running Rock Nation? Diddy did that already. He had this chick running his situation. And she looked kind of like the chick that worked for Jay-Z now. The shit crazy, man. But anyway, just showing y'all, man. She had clout. So now we know she was not just no average chick. She went on to become Combs' day-to-day manager, as well as taking on the role of director, office of the chairman of Combs Enterprises. All right, facts. So look, She was appointed as Combs' chief of staff in November 2020. So she recently was still working for him, y'all. This is recent. All of those years. See that? Holding a bachelor's degree in business and French from the North Carolina State University, Coram has also worked at Burberry, Paramount Pictures, and AOL. So as you see, she's not a nobody. She's not just a regular dumb chick. She ain't just a goofy chick. She got degrees, all of that. And this is the one coming for that nigga. So you know this gonna hold weight. Once again, we clearly can see what too, y'all. Diddy picked and choose the people he violated. He knew who to play with and who not to play with. And I'm gonna say it again. What people got to get through their head, Diddy did a lot of foul stuff to black people. Diddy might have did more foul stuff to black people than a racist Ku Klux Klan member. I'm being honest with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I bet you the Klan would be very proud of Diddy, how he treated his people. They would be proud of him. All right, I'm just telling y'all the truth. So anyway, we know she's not just a regular bird. But according to the complaint, Coram required all of Combs' employees, including domestic staff, to walk around with a fanny pack or pouch containing narcotics so the rapper could partake of his drug of choice at will. This woman saying Diddy was a fucking junkie, man. All right? But how we know this? Cassie said the same exact thing. Cassie was getting abused the same exact time. What she talking about? Recently, Little Rod told us that Diddy was taking drugs and he was filming Diddy, or he made Diddy film himself, whatever. Diddy is on film doing drugs. These are so-called facts. We don't know yet, so I'm going to say alleged. This is the woman. Her job was to keep the fanny packs loaded. You feel me? Party packs, what they call, for those who don't know, it's called a party pack. All the drugs on deck. Party pack. She had everybody, Diddy had everybody walk around party packs. So he can pop a Molly whenever he want, an E-pill. He can do a line of blow. And Diddy might have was doing dog food too. He probably was doing that heroin. All right. That's why the nigga started turning dark skin. My opinion. All right. I'm gonna be real. I ain't know that nigga was a fiend like that. I ain't know that shit. A lot of y'all don't know that shit. A lot of celebrities keep their shape because the motherfuckers don't eat. A lot of y'all don't know that. A lot of time they do drugs just to keep their weight in order, but sometimes this shit backfire on them and them niggas turn into fiends. It just happen like that sometimes. Anyway, man, she not playing with Diddy, y'all. So let's look. She's out for revenge. Yes, she is. So as you see, mind you, she's telling on herself and she's telling on Diddy. She already got in trouble, so she's not getting in trouble no more. She's saying out her own mouth, Diddy made her give out drugs. You feel me? So y'all know that's not no bullshit. She's basically telling herself too. Hold up. Thank you very much, Black Diamond. Hold up. All right, we back. Everything clicking. Let's go. Check it out. In January 2021, Combs described Coram's importance to him as he shared a photo of her with his Facebook followers. All right. So recently, he was still dealing with her, still co-signing her. And for what I'm looking at too, this whole plot against Diddy was being cooked up around 2021. When Diddy, y'all remember when Diddy started going live from the crib? He had the gray hair and he started acting weird and saying, "I love you" and all this funny shit. I think that's when he knew some shit was coming. Thank you very much, Brenda, for supporting the channel. I think Diddy already knew some shit was coming. He was getting scared. All right. The Epstein shit for real. So now we know he was doing a lot of shit on those islands, y'all. And I'm going to say this like I said with Epstein. We don't even know if Diddy was throwing people off the boat. We don't know if Diddy got motherfuckers buried in the sands. That's just real shit. And we also know what Freddie P said, Diddy be sending them threats. So anyway, a dangerous man. So look. This is what I wanted to show y'all as well. This is from Newsweek. Y'all know Newsweek magazine. Y'all know about Newsweek. Once again, if you want to be a racist, I'll say this is a white platform, all right? The real news. Fake news, real shit, y'all. So this is not going away, and Diddy ass going to jail for life. Now we know the P stands for pass those drugs. That's right. P. Diddy. Haha, pass the drugs. Yeah, that nigga Diddy would, yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo. I didn't know that nigga was wild like that, yo. That's a wild nigga. Plus, you got to remember this too. A lot of times he could have been faking like he was doing the drugs. He probably was doing them, but you get what I'm saying? He was keeping them drugs around to keep motherfuckers fucked up. The nigga's not stupid. Plus, you gotta remember, man, he a rich nigga, so Diddy probably be on that. He was probably on that type of shit where if you hang with him, you gonna be so fucking high by the time you go home, you ain't gonna remember shit. You ain't gonna remember where that nigga live at. You ain't gonna remember none of that nigga shit. You ain't gonna remember what he did to you. You feel me? This shit for real, y'all. That nigga was really doing. Look, y'all, this is how we gotta look at this shit. This is how I'm looking at it. We know the shit he did in America. All you gotta know is everything out of America, that shit would never be heard of again. This nigga was taking boat trips probably for fucking 30 years. It's no telling how many females probably dead. Let's use our brain, man. If people saying they think he has something to do with Kim dying, Kim was a famous model. How many other small models you think might be up out of here because of him? It could have been models threatening to get him a long time ago. I'm going to tell. Shit missing. We don't know. I ain't trying to start no shit neither, but that's how I look at this nigga. I look at this, y'all. For real. A monster with a shiny face. I told y'all the truth, man. In my opinion, I think this nigga was the devil of our time, man. I think this nigga was Satan in the flesh. That's what I think, man. I don't care what y'all say. I think this nigga was Satan in the flesh, man. If that nigga wasn't Satan, that nigga was definitely Satan to the black community. Yes, that nigga was. Yes, he is. Fuck that. That's how I see that fool, man. I don't see him as no good in him. Anyway, hold up. Who up in here? What's up, Sarah? What's up? Shout out to the new people. Yes, I remember on IG Live saying he's realized his calling is to help his people. Yeah, see? There you go. That's what I'm talking about. This man was going hard. The man, I swear to God, y'all, that's why I'm tweaking off this shit, because he was acting like he had mad love for black people. He was a changed man. Remember, he changed his name to Love. He was acting like he was going to do all this for black people. And I remember him saying, this time, we're not just voting for anybody. He was saying that the last term, we're not just voting for anybody. And he was acting like he had love for his people. He was a changed man. Remember, he started pulling stunts. He giving niggas their publishing back. He was fronting the whole time, had an album coming out called Love. And that's when he was filling on Lil Rod's meat. He's full of shit. All right. But the point is, this nigga was acting like he was a changed man. I ain't forgetting that shit. Whole time, this nigga was trying to clean his act up because he knew this shit was coming down on him. He already knew that shit. He probably already got the paperwork from the lawyer when he started saying that shit, getting scared. And don't forget, if this was not in federal court, Diddy would have beat this shit already. So look, Newsweek, man. Y'all also know, we spoke about it already. Don't forget, Nancy Grace on his motherfucking head. Can y'all now see how it's a media blackout on Diddy when it comes to black media? Or when it comes to the nigga section of YouTube? Can you see that now? We know all the big people talking about it. But deep down in black people's heart, a lot of people still love Diddy. They love him. I'm being honest. All right. Christina, a.k.a. KK, keeps everything in my life and my business running. She's my right hand for the last 8 years and has consistently proven to execute and get shit done. See that? He talking shit. He's basically telling us she was his Ghislaine Maxwell, y'all. Don't know how I'd function without her. Back in 2020, Combs also spoke of Karam's importance to him when he took to Instagram to wish her happy birthday. So as you see, y'all, the picture of her is from recent. This is from her recent birthday. As you see the post, Diddy, see him with the red on? That's when he turned into love. That's when he was pushing his music. That's when he was touching on Lil Rod. Right when he posted his picture, that's the timeline, y'all. Recent. But little did Diddy know this woman was going to come for his ass. And maybe he was showing her fake love because little did we know he already had her kicked out the country. See that shit? Why? Because she knew too much. And don't forget, Diddy make all his workers sign paperwork so you can't ever tell on him. Also, we forgot it was a lot of shit going on. Remember, Diddy also had a lawsuit from the nanny. That started a lot of this shit too. Lawsuit from the nanny inside the house. Remember, Kim's family member. Yeah. So now we know, y'all. This recent. This when he was campaigning that Love album. This when the motherfucker turned into Satan and started wearing red. Remember? His bitch ass. He ain't no Satan, man. He's a punk ass devil. He ain't nobody, man. All right. Anyway, just showing y'all that, look, she's not a nobody. She's a somebody. And this is the incriminating factor. This post Diddy made of her is what incriminated him, y'all. He incriminated himself. These are the facts right here. He made that post. She's my right hand for the last 8 years and has consistently proven to execute and to get shit done. Now, Diddy, is you talking about even when it comes to her getting chicks, she gets shit done. When it comes to her getting them drugs, she gets shit done. Y'all get it? Bingo. And now I get it. I get it. Now we can look at it clear, y'all. So what happened? When he got her kicked out the country, he turned Young Miami into the plug. Young Miami from Miami, she knew about the drugs. Get it? Bingo. So Young Miami did become his new Ghislaine Maxwell. But she didn't have that much power yet. He was trying to groom her to be his Ghislaine Maxwell. So now we can clearly see Diddy replaced her with Young Miami. And you will clearly see around the time when she probably was out of here, that's when he started dating Young Miami. So internet is a beast, like I said. And this is how you go back in time travel. Diddy Epstein is for real, y'all. She is his partner in crime, and now she's snitching on that nigga. And she's telling everything she did too. So it ain't just him. She's telling all the shit that she did, and she's saying that basically he made her do it. She was on the payroll. Facts. So he also incriminated himself, and now we're going to say that nigga's officially turkey bacon. That nigga's done. He is finished. All right? And we also going to say today that him and French were lovers. And French probably was with Diddy when they was running trains. I think French Montana was his nasty partner. Because, see, when you rich like Diddy, it ain't no fun if the homies can't get nothing. And I think French was his homie for that reason. Him and Rick Ross. But I think him and French were lovers. All right, that's what I think. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. All right, shirts off, skin touching, chilling, vacation. French got hooters. All right, French got small titties, man, which means he got a lot of estrogen. Period, man. These niggas was tight for decades, man. I'm telling you, man, we can see it now, y'all niggas lovers. What else I told y'all? Don't fucking play with me. Didn't I tell you motherfuckers when you start hanging with Diddy, you start wearing funny hats? Do you see Fresh Montana with the hat on? I done showed you that shit with Usher. I done showed you Meek Mill. I done showed you every motherfucker that was supposed to be a street nigga. After you start hanging with Diddy, you start wearing funny hats. Bingo. Classic man. Diddy turned you into a classic man. Nice metrosexual. All right? Can you get it now? All right. Now you see why I told you them niggas became beard gang? I think Diddy called up all his lovers, told them to grow their beard out. That's what the fuck I think. All right? I don't know. I'm just telling y'all, man. These niggas were lovers. Until we proven otherwise, simple. If they ain't, look, we know they either was lovers or they was running trains together. Because everywhere Cassie was at, French was right there. So we see it clear as day, y'all. And don't forget, in this era right here, they were popping a lot of Molly. They was drinking a lot of Ciroc, and they was getting high out their mind. And cocaine was more high power back then. All right, that's the truth. And these niggas was going on mandates in our face. So we'll get back to that. Now let's talk about this dumb bird that can't stop showing her nails. All right, 2024. I'm gonna tell you again, women, you don't have to show your nails. They're gonna be seen regardless. All right. When you pose like this, that's a fucking bird. All right. All of the thoughts do that. We already know that. Cardi B, all of them. I don't think Nicki be doing that shit and some others. That is bird shit. That represents a chick that grew up dirty, that never got her nails done like that. That's what that means. It means that you ain't really get your nails done, and you finally get your nails done, and you always got to show them off. All right? We're going to see the nails regardless. You don't got to do that dumbass shit when you get in a Grammy. All right? I'm just telling y'all the truth, man. All that bird shit is over with. They always doing that shit. Anyway, this dumb trick, I have nothing against Megan, y'all, all right? Nothing against her. Nothing against her. But I'm just showing y'all, man. These are all people that were picked to do what they do. Either way, man, a photographer alleges he was forced to watch Megan Thee Stallion have fruity sex and was unfairly fired. A photographer is suing her ass because he is saying that Megan made him sit in the car while she was eating another woman's ass up. Something like that. I think Megan and another woman was in a scissor position wrestling in the back seat. And that man couldn't get out the car. He was from another country. He couldn't speak English. Now he's suing her ass. But I really think it was also because when she was having a lot of sex, I think it smelled like Red Lobster in that bitch. Not Red Lobster. I think it smelled like a Chinese seafood spot. So that nigga's suing her right now. So I told y'all, man, these chicks are goofy, man. Why you think the industry been cut her off? They been said the whole industry ran through her. And they been said that. They say she get drunk and she like to eat carpets and all that shit and get on her knees. They been said it about her. All right, so just not a joke. And the point is, man, if it wasn't for her, all right, she can rap or whatever, but the point is this, man. Right? She's always being a hoe. Like just now I clicked on the Instagram before I did this shit. I'll be like, yo, how many times are you going to shake your ass? This bitch got 1,500 videos of her ass twerking, the same ass. The same booty. You're like, damn. If you had that much music, you'd be rich. Anyway, what's up, Shayna? Nobody want to hear all this. Hold up. All the name, yeah. Nobody want to hear all them backseat shenanigans. Yeah, man, he's suing her, man. He's suing her, man. He's suing her ass. What the fuck is up with Megan always trying to fucking cause, man? What, you ain't got no money for a damn room? The hell is wrong with you? Emilio Garcia said that after a night out in 2022, this recently, hold up. This happened in Ibiza, Spain. That's the same place Diddy be going at. This the same place Diddy be going. One of these pictures is in Ibiza. They always going there. Now we know. They go there to be freaky nasty. Wow. So this didn't even happen in America. This happened in Spain. So look, this happened in Ibiza. He was in an SUV with the hip-hop star. Megan is a hip-hop star, y'all. See that? Around the world, she represents hip-hop. See why hip-hop dead? She's a hip-hopper, y'all. Check it out. Anyway, the hip-hop star was in an SUV when she started having sex with another woman right next to him. He was unable to get out of the moving car and would have been in the middle of nowhere in a foreign country if he was able. So I think Megan, they smart. You see how fucking smart they are? Look, she went to Spain, but had a person from America that speaks Spanish and brought him overseas with her. So probably he can be an interpreter. But as you see, when that man smelled that odor, he almost crashed. He couldn't get out the car. He couldn't get out. As you can see. Now we know two things. Now, either that man was zesty or they had to stink. Because ain't no way in hell a man was going to be in a car with two women having sex and he want to sue. Now, if I was in the car, I was a driver, and they made me inhale some stink shit, I would sue too. But if I enjoyed what I was hearing and seeing, I wouldn't sue. So I get it. So there's some shit with this. Look, he was unable to get out of a moving car and he would have been in the middle of nowhere in a foreign country, even if he was able to get out. Garcia was embarrassed. He was mortified and offended throughout the whole ordeal, according to the lawsuit. The man is suing her, y'all. So we know this shit, something ain't right with this. Something ain't right. He's from America. So maybe Megan might get caught up for sex for kidnapping because that man wanted to get out the car. She said no. So that's kidnapping, y'all. If you take a human 15, I think it's 1,500 feet, something like that. No, fuck that. If you take somebody from the front door to the back room, that's kidnapping. So Megan kidnapped this man. So we got to look at this shit. Either that man, I'm gonna give him another pass. Now he could have been gay. So maybe if he was a gay man, he could have been offended by two women having sex, or they had to stink. I'm gonna say they had to stink. There was something going on, y'all. This man wanted to get out the car, and it had to be so. It was so bad. The man suing her now, y'all. So this is two men. Drama with Megan out of cars. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is going on, y'all? Is something ain't right with this bitch? Man, these people weird. I'm starting to think, man, the government created test tube babies in the late 90s. And they grew these people in a fucking lab. And now they're letting these people loose. There's no coincidence. She got them funny slanted eyes. Megan, Glorilla got them funny slanted eyes. That chick, the Holly Bailey twins got them funny slanted. Yo, I'm telling you, man, I'm not bullshitting. I think they've been mastered how to make fucking humans, and I think they let them motherfuckers loose. I think they did that shit in the 90s, man. I'm not bullshitting y'all, man. I think they did experiments on that shit. Because these motherfuckers ain't who we think they are, man. They're weird motherfuckers. All right, anyway, back to this. Back to her, man. Megan's lawyer said he would fight the lawsuit in court. This is an employment claim for money with no sexual harassment claim filed, and with salacious accusations to attempt to embarrass her. Well, she's embarrassed. Know why? This bad news. That's why. That's what I be telling y'all. It don't matter if it's true or not. It don't matter if it's for real. This whole shit is to give Megan some good bad news. Get it? And this is what I was trying to tell y'all. This is always going to be the proof that rap is not going nowhere. She got her claim to fame a month ago with that beef. Now this month she getting bad news. Either way, it's in the courtroom. And either way, this nigga trying to sue. Either way, this exposes Megan of having a pattern of being overly sexualized in vehicles. She almost made the man crash when he smelled that scent. That's what I'm going to say. Because ain't no way in hell a straight man will sue from two women having sex in the backseat. And remember, he probably was her interpreter, so he couldn't leave. Y'all see the pattern? All of them are weird. Now, we get on Diddy, right? Let's look at Megan as a female Diddy. Meaning, ain't she always on some sex shit? Ain't she always promoting sex? Now, let's break Megan down, because we break people down to the lowest compound. I ain't nobody judge. These are people in the public eye, right? So let's think. If we took away all that sex shit from Megan, let's take away all her sex. Take that from her. Let's take away all that twerking. What does she really have? Her job is to sell sex. Now, who's she selling sex to? Grown women? Who's she selling it to? Who buying the shit? I think it's teenagers, right? And little girls, right? And childish grown bitches. Other than that, my point is her job is to sell number sex 24/7 around the clock. Sell sex, sell that ass. Talk that talk. Get it? Because we already know if we take that away from her, she ain't got nothing to talk about. But they still would say she's a hip-hop star. She's nothing. She was picked to do what she do. Slut young girls out. That's it. All right? Because that's what the young sluts do. It's okay. So my point is this. We now talking about Diddy with all this sexual behavior. But we got to understand one thing. I'm going to keep telling y'all, Diddy ain't the only one. He's just the one that got caught. Now, let's ask a question. Let's say if Megan Thee Stallion throws a party, right? Mad chicks around. You don't think no chicks at her party going to be getting finessed? You don't think it's going to be no people at her party getting touched on? Right? Get it? I'm just showing you. The people that's all about that sex shit, they the main motherfuckers got all that shit going down around them. That's why I'm telling you, all this shit going to keep coming out on a lot of them. And there's no coincidence. Every time her name comes up, it's in some sexual shit. Tory Lanez. Wasn't they allegedly having a threesome in the car, some shit like that? Boom. Just showing you a pattern. Her name again, in sex. In cars. Pattern. Rappers are considered to be nasty motherfuckers now. See that? If they ain't talking about sex, they ain't talking about shit. Thank you very much, Miss Drea. Thank you very much for supporting the platform. So what we see right now, y'all, the last thing is the sale of sex, I guess. That's it. How we prove it? Well, let's look at every rapper that's popping right now. What they talking about? Simple. Glorilla rapped in front of a Plan B. Oh, pardon me. Glorilla rapped in front of a abortion clinic, and Megan made a song called Plan B. Who they talking to? Who they talking to? Who is their number one fan base? And then we see both of them work for the government. Is not the government in charge of the clinics? So I say this all simple when you pay attention. These bitches rap for the clinics. These bitches rap to promote the Plan B product. Basically what this bitch raps about, let niggas bust on you, even if you get fucking AIDS, and then if you get pregnant, bitch, just get a Plan B. That's what she promote. That's why I don't respect them. So I don't give a fuck what nobody say. They're fucking dumb hoes. All right? They're not smart hoes, they're dumb hoes. See? Smart hoes get their money and shut up. Dumb hoes run their mouth and be broke and get cheated out all their fucking money. That's her. Because when it's all said and done, don't get it fucked up. She's not getting no real money. All right? She's not getting no real money at all. So neither one of them are getting real money. Glorilla's in a slave deal with Yo Gotti. All right? It's that simple. So neither one of them are getting money. They both getting pimped. So my point is this. You always going to see why they don't just make the fucking music. All the extra shenanigans shit, that's the extra shit. That's for the fan base. See, my point is both of them are trending for bad news. Being drunk, dumb hoes. All right? It's that simple. So let's move on. Y'all already know he can't sell that. Now I'm gonna update y'all on this real shit. Like I said, as we talk about dumb shit, as the real information come out, we're gonna always chop that up. Mark Zuckerberg, Meta, the AI glasses now tell you about what you're looking at. Now we're gonna chop up some shit, y'all, because we're gonna relate with this one. We're gonna relate. Mark Zuckerberg's Meta AI glasses. Don't forget, this fool also has made the Oculus. They already are dealing with scanning your brain and reading your thoughts. That is what all of this technology is about. You know, I just finished talking about this technology shit because this is where everything is headed at with this AI stuff. All right, now look. We got to chop it up. AI glasses, y'all. They now can tell you about what you're looking at and even translate signs in sci-fi upgrade. When I saw this shit, I said, wow. Now I got to go into this shit. Now, we was already talking about this. What up, punches? We was already talking about this. Now, in my opinion, I already feel like this, and a lot of other people do. I already was talking about how now, a lot of times, more than once, this shit happened to me. Looking at my phone, shit I was thinking about come on the timeline. Shit I was about to look at come on the timeline. I already feel like this shit be scanning your eyes. Why? We already know every phone has the eye scan technology for the lock, for the substitute pin. Common sense would tell us when you're looking at your phone, 9 times out of 10, your eyes already been getting scanned. I don't know about y'all, but fucking with them phones a lot, I be getting a dry eye. Another thing is this. You look at your phone every day. How fucking easy is it for them to scan your fucking eye every day? How hard is that, y'all? This is also part of those fucking lawsuits I was talking about yesterday. Now, remember, this nigga been sued for mad shit. Use your fucking brain, because I'm using mine right now. When I saw this, my shit started working. Common sense, y'all. I said this motherfucker was stealing our thoughts without our permission, to perfect the technology, which means he perfected the technology using us as guinea pigs, scanning our fucking brain every day on social media, mainly his platforms, Instagram and Facebook. Simple. This is part of why he got sued. It wasn't about just stealing our information. The motherfucker was stealing our fucking brain and our eye. I see it clear as day now, y'all. Told you, man, we in a fake world. Told you this shit is already on another level. People didn't want to understand what's going on. They now can read your fucking thoughts. This shit already been mastered, y'all. Everything been mastered through social media. Y'all thought it was devices to play on. That's what we thought. No, they were using this shit for high science technology on how to run the fucking world. How to control humans from within and without. They did that already. I told you these niggas were evil scientists. So you now can assume every last one of our fucking brains, all that shit is in a database file, period. Because we already know that because this nigga been sued for selling people's information, doing shit without people's permission. The only way you can perfect the goddamn technology, you have to experiment on people first. That's how it works. Every medicine, every fucking cure, everything in a fucking hospital, everything we see had to be experimented first. That's why I told you all of this shit was revenge of the nerds. The motherfuckers that got disrespected, they got frowned upon for being a nobody, couldn't get the chicks in school, couldn't come out the house and play. Ladies, you wouldn't give them no rhythm. The men always beat on them, made them do their homework. All the nerds been getting revenge since this internet been popping, y'all. I've been trying to tell people that it's revenge of the nerds. And a lot of nerds are weirdos. So now you got nerds that are weirdos with a lot of money. And that's why the government been hijacked Mark Zuckerberg. All right, this is what I'm telling y'all, man. This is how the world is being ran. Why you think, I'm going to say it again, welfare never gave you shit for real. Why the fuck you think welfare was giving out them Obama phones? It wasn't for the phone. It was for everybody to get on Facebook. Because the government would do a government experiments and programs. That's why you got that phone through the welfare program. Because all of that was dealing with study and analytics of people. Now they mastered that shit, y'all. So we just looking at this is why the world changing. All right. So remember, everybody was talking about being chipped up. You already chipped up. The thing is, are you a robot or do you glitch? Do you glitch the shit every day? Cause I'm gonna say it as of right now, y'all. I'm peeping the whole truth. As of right now, people are under a robotic influence. People have been turned already to androids and robots. I'm just gonna be real. Thank you very much, Sheila, for supporting the channel. I'm going to say it right now, y'all. This evil plot they put together, the shit working. I'm going to say right now, all of y'all under a spell, except for the ones that glitch that shit. Meaning the ones that know the truth, you ain't caught up in none of this shit, you free. But I'm going to be honest with y'all. Anybody caught up in this internet shit now, you under the spell. You under the spell. You under the spell, y'all. I'm going to be real. You under the spell of these niggas. Meaning you already in the world of AI. You in the fake world. So now, y'all, we're going to see how this shit going to play out because it's already perfected. They put it like this. They now know what you're thinking before you think. It is what it is. Whether they tell us or not, it is what it is. They also probably was using this to study serial killers, all type of shit. But now we know for a fact. Now let's move on. We got to move on because shit getting real. Boom. Because niggas do not respect technology and all this go with it. All right? I'm not here to promote no fucking Crime Stoppers, but I don't give a fuck about no fucking rapists. And he is one. And I'm only showing y'all this because these are the things I was talking about was going to happen in these times. When I told y'all the streets was going to dry up, niggas was going to go broke. See, a lot of dudes, they can't get none. Get it? A lot of dudes can't get no coochie. A lot of dudes can't afford to take no chick on no date. Man, they can't afford to help a chick pay no rent. A lot of men can't even afford to take care of themselves right now. So that means a lot of men ain't going to be getting you know what. So a lot of men are now on a taking spree. That's what I was telling y'all. A lot of y'all on the internet, y'all being proud on. this man caught a woman slipping going in her building. And anybody from New York, you already know this is an old formula they was doing back in the day. And I will say this. See, when gangbanging took over New York streets, a lot of those rapists went down. But I'm starting to see how all this shit coming back around again. Everything you see now in New York City going on, that shit was going on in the fucking 80s and before that. Now, raping is back in style because it's happening a whole lot. So this man did old school shit. He followed the woman in her building and he did you know what to her. And they caught his dumb ass. See that young boy? See that young boy with them Jordans on, them Air Force, them Jordan? See that? A regular looking young nigga, probably a nigga from Harlem, because he got caught in Manhattan. See that? A regular young nigga. See, but that young nigga probably was broke. You couldn't get, you feel me? When you a broke young nigga, you can't get no pussy. So, you see what he did? Also, don't forget, they tested out the technology on this dumbass too. This is what I kept telling y'all. New Yorkers ran from the sky now. See, now they're going to make you think you're getting away. But all they're going to do is come to your crib now. That's how they do it. Or when you think you got away, what they're doing is letting you get a whole lot of charges so that when they get you, you're never coming home. Caught his dumb ass, y'all. See that? But what I wanted y'all to see the face of evil, that black face? That's the black face of evil. Even though we know it's migrants running around New York City raping right now and doing a lot of dirt. But I want to show y'all who's always going to be the face of the fuck shit, the foul shit. It is no coincidence Diddy is in the news for nasty shit, and he's another nigga from New York. See that? Old generation, new generation. 2024, black men are still trying to take ass in public. Can you now see how the world going backwards? Can you now see how it's a group of people become so fucking deviant? They have no more morals and principles. You see what I was trying to tell you, ladies, when you so focused on being a bad chick and you so focused on beauty so much, you don't understand that you're attracting weirdos. Far as we know, I'm going to assume the woman he tried to rape could have been a woman he was stalking on the internet. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say that. Because women slack up, show their location. I'm going to tell you a thing, another thing a lot of you women do. A lot of y'all don't be on point. A lot of y'all be posting in front of y'all house. Y'all be posting in y'all neighborhood. Y'all be posting in front of y'all building. And that's another way to tell where the fuck you live at. Know how I know? Because somebody I know did that shit recent. And me and my people showed it to me. Guess what? It was somebody we knew that posted a picture in the neighborhood. It was somebody that I didn't even know live in my neighborhood, but I saw the background of their picture. Y'all be, so I be trying to tell y'all, man. A lot of y'all been doing dumb shit for a long time and wonder why you be victims. You too much into the fucking internet, and that's okay. The point is now you're gonna pay for a lot of that shit. So I ain't promoting nothing. I'm just telling y'all what the fuck going on. Cause see, even some of y'all, you gonna be thinking you dating a nigga, you so thirsty to date a nigga, and you gonna date a nigga, and then shit like this gonna be happening to some of y'all. See, niggas gonna be peeping a lot of y'all shit out. This was going on. I wanted you to see that young nigga, outfit on, matching Jordans, all that. Rapists. Straight rapists. And he was a parolee with a lengthy rap sheet, was arrested Tuesday for allegedly raping a woman after he followed her inside her Soho apartment building. Police and law enforcement sources said Eli Williams, 30, was picked up by the U.S. Marshal Fugitive Task Force and on the Lower East Side and charged. So my point is this. Also, you have to look at who caught him. He was caught by the U.S. Marshal Fugitive Task Force. Why? Because they hunt you down like a fucking dog now. That's why. They already know the situation. This is my point to show my proof. It is other people who have jurisdiction over New York City. The feds and Homeland Security, all these organizations are watching over New York City right now. It's not about just the police. See, the police in real time probably wouldn't have caught this nigga. But due to Homeland Security, this was a different investigation. Get it? Due to the U.S. Marshals went and got that nigga quick. Quick. How they do it? The technology. I broke down on this channel every Tuesday. The show FBI come on TV. Been coming on for a couple years. They in New York City. The real shit. They show you all the shit in there. How all they do is sit up with the big screens and watch over the whole city. Zoom in on shit through satellites. Just catch motherfuckers. Dot, dot, dot. So that's what all this is about. Showing you. How they showing you. Remember back in the day, a nigga like this in the 80s would have got away, y'all. In the 90s would have got away. He would have got away. But they showing you how fast they caught that nigga. Truth, technology. They just ain't gonna tell nobody that. This is why I was trying to tell brothers crime was over a long time ago. Because of shit like this. Any crime going on right now, it's because they letting it go on. Because now they deal with indictments. See, he just got indicted that quick. U.S. Marshals got that nigga quick. That's how it go now. They're going to let you think you're getting away, till you get federal on a big level. There's no more local police shit chasing you, coming to get you, you running. They don't do that no more. They don't knock on your doors. He home, you hide in the club. They don't do that. Now they're going to let you think you slick, and they're going to come down heavy. That's how they do it. Because you the enemy. Got them. Just showing y'all, man. Rapists. So I don't be just talking about this shit for no reason. I'm talking about a lot of this sex crime shit because sex crime is the #1 crime right now. Sex crimes are the #1 crimes in America right now. Sex trafficking, kidnapping, making chicks do shit strange for change. All right? Holding chicks hostage. Making little boys do shit. Young girls thinking they motherfucking Megan. Grown men in their inbox offering them money. Grown men offering young girls to meet them somewhere and snatching their ass up. Because the young girl was twerking and Megan in the background. See that? That's how the shit works. The highest order of the day, they're already telling you, man, is sex. Why? Because sex always sells. And don't forget, sex, drugs, rock and roll. So recap, this is the woman that was Ghislaine Maxwell, and she said out her own mouth because she is now snitching on Diddy, y'all. Don't forget, this is the platform. Diddy's Madam. Breaking, I don't know the exact channel. Y'all can see the icon right there. This is the channel. When I get off, y'all can tap into that. It is what it is. I'm going to check it out later too. This woman is coming out of the woodworks. She is telling her side of the story. She is saying that Diddy had her supplying drugs and women. Her job was to keep the fanny packs loaded with drugs so that wherever Diddy go, he can always have drugs on deck. DOD, drugs on deck, allegedly. But this ain't alleged, y'all, because she got paperwork on that nigga in court right now. This woman also says that Diddy got her kicked out the country. And she back for revenge. She got sent to federal prison, y'all. Diddy got her sent to the feds, y'all. She was rocking with Diddy for 8 years. She went to the feds, she's back. And then Diddy had the nerve, y'all, to show her fake love, man. That's probably what pissed her off. When this nigga showed her fake love or this post, he posted her picture and gave her fake love. I think that's what pissed her off, y'all. Because look, let's look at again what he said. This is the proof that she was Ghislaine Maxwell. And this is the proof that she handled all of Diddy's affairs, y'all. So on the post, when he posted her picture, this is what he said. Meet Christina Corum, Chief of Staff of Combs Enterprises, read the caption. Christina, a.k.a. KK, keeps everything in my life and business running. She's been right hand for the last 8 years. She's been my right hand for the last 8 years and has consistently proven to execute and get shit done. Don't know how I'd function without her. Bingo. Got him. And she's now telling on that nigga all the shit he had her doing. Nailing his coffin, y'all. Diddy gonna wind up taking himself out. Or he gonna get found like Epstein. Something like that. I don't know, man. Either way, this shit ain't gonna end good for him, y'all. White media is not letting up off Diddy. Black media, you can be quiet all you want. Hey, it is what it is. I'm just showing y'all, man. And this is not a black or white thing. And don't run that shit on me. Oh, man, they just taking out a black man. No, nigga. Diddy was not about his people at all. Diddy didn't give a fuck about black people. Only thing Diddy understood that black people get you rich. That's it. So if you wasn't getting him rich, he didn't give a fuck about you. All right? We got a lot of proof on that. Either way, y'all, all that shit Stevie J and them was talking bullshit. Stevie J and French Montana, they was doing the same shit. Stevie J can talk all he want. That shit is on federal paperwork. Meek Mill can run his mouth all he want. That shit is in federal court. And one thing that's being said, that the shit we know about is child's play. The chick, one of the chicks from Danity Kane that Diddy was doing wrong, she was one of the first people telling you that Diddy was on some pimp shit and people didn't believe her. But she is also another one saying that all of the shit that we know about ain't shit compared to what's going to come out. I believe that shit. You know why? Because this woman was with him for 8 years and a lot of shit she didn't even speak on yet. So what else we know, y'all? A lot of people are also quiet because we know for a fact a lot of people's name is going to come out in this shit. So that means what, y'all? Anybody that was at Diddy parties around this shit, a lot of them are fucking scared to death. Now, the people that was there and didn't go upstairs, they good. Anybody that stayed overnight at this nigga parties on them yacht, anybody on a nigga yacht party got to be scared to death. Because if some shit happened to a motherfucker on them yachts, names going to come out. This is nothing but a big blackmail. So now I got the big picture proof, y'all. When I told y'all the rap game was over, this officially proves the rap game is over. Why? Because every single rapper we know with a name, anybody that been in the game the past, 20 years that been around Diddy, they now have to be scared on pins and needles because nobody knows what's next. So this has put a black cloud over a lot of rappers. This has made them not want to push that pen no more. Get it? I'm seeing the whole shit. Because common sense, if I was around Diddy on any of these events, I would be fucking scared. I would be scared not only because I did something, I would be scared somebody could lie on me too. So now we see why this was used to blackmail the rappers and the celebrities. Any celebrity around this motherfucker, Diddy is the blackmail envelope. Get it? They waving Diddy like an envelope. Got the pictures, got the information on y'all. See that? That's what this is about. So now we know it's deep. Also, we know Usher name came up. So if Usher big name came up, we already know. So now we got the proof. She was Ghislaine Maxwell. But another thing she said, she also co-signed everything Cassie said. She was the one giving the drugs to Cassie. And we also know for a fact Diddy Epstein is real. It's real, y'all. The nigga was the black Jeffrey Epstein to black people. Period. Everywhere this nigga went, motherfuckers suffered. Don't forget, everybody that took drugs, some probably had to go to rehab. Some probably didn't clean their life up to this day. Some people probably dead. Meanwhile, this nigga try to call himself love and deceive us. Either way, man, fuck Diddy. On that note, we about to get out of here, y'all. We got the facts now. Diddy Epstein is not just a joke that I made up. The shit is for real. The nigga is Diddy Epstein. And this is his Ghislaine, and she coming to get that nigga. And once again, when he posted this picture, that's when he turned his name into love, and that's when he was feeling on Lil Rod. Right here at this time, right here. 2021. See, we got the whole timeline now, y'all. So we also don't know all of the key players because it was a ring of people. And as you see, on them islands. You see him in French Montana on them islands. And I'm going to spread the rumor today, him and French Montana were lovers. All right? It's a rumor, but I'm going to spread it. Fuck it. Because French could not keep his arm from around Diddy Boy. And Diddy Boy was happy like he was with his girl. Or maybe Diddy was the girl. I don't know. But I know one thing. These niggas suspect. So on that note, you make sure you tell them little young ladies, don't follow these dumb bitches. All right? Don't play those games. Because there's no coincidence. Both of them. People playing the game. Damn, is there a man? Is there a woman? Is there a man? Is there a woman? They woman. But the point is, I wanted you to see how they all market themselves as cross-dressers. All right? Either way, man, we about to get out of here. You already know. Another thing before I go. I was talking about Stephen A. the other day, and I was telling y'all, they coming for Stephen A. Stephen A. pissed off them Democrats. Stephen A. has been accused of siding with Trump because Stephen A. called out the Democrats saying that them pressing charges on Trump was a punk move. I also understand that I think Stephen A. took a bag from Trump, and he on Trump's side now. But people trying to get Stephen A. fired now, yeah, that's a fact. Former Sports Center host demanding ESPN fire Stephen A. Smith. A lot of people tired of Stephen A. Smith in general, but I just wanted to show y'all this real quick because a lot of people are trying to get away from that blue party. That's what that Cowboy Carter shit about. On that note, y'all, we're about to get out of here. Also, women, you better watch out because they stalking. Everybody and who you think they are. Who, ladies, see, this is a nigga you'll meet in the club. Nigga got on a fresh outfit, even though I know the truth. He one of them bum niggas had on that outfit 4 days straight and the same drawers. But he was going to rock that outfit as much as he can to get as many females as he could. That nigga got on a full matching outfit and a pair of Jordans, and his ass was out here raping chicks. See that? A fucking tree jumper. In this case, he was a pole jumper. This the nigga that stand behind a pole when you go into the house and come up behind you with a knife. That's this nigga. See that? Told y'all, man. When was these young niggas taught to do that, bro? Holler at me, bro. When was this shit going on? A couple years ago, this shit was not going on. See? The young boys growing up to be rapists. Why? They're already over-sexualized. All they do is look at ass on Instagram all day, right? Pornhub. Told you all these niggas be jacking off all day on the internet. It makes you a hornball. Now, let's look at it. Now, we know what he is. Can we assume that this man was looking at IG models' ass all day on Instagram? Because you know as soon as you wake up, first thing you're going to see, bro, is a bitch twerking. Am I lying? Bros, no. You even got more. Now you got more African booty shakers on IG than anybody. My point is this. Can you now see how young boy gets over-perverted, looking at ass all day with no job, smoking weed? He was looking at ass a month straight. Now you see why he turned into a rapist? Show y'all, man. Showing y'all. Everything is sex, man. Either way, that's okay, man. Mark Zuckerberg got the AI glasses to read your brain and read your fucking thoughts. So it is what it is. And whatever you thinking can appear. Common sense. Whatever you thinking can appear. Now you see why when we look at a phone sometimes the shit you thinking appears on your timeline? I get it. These niggas was brain scanning us, y'all. On that note, we're about to get out of here. Shout out to the people in the bushes, the people that pulled up. Diddy Epstein is for real. All right? So make sure y'all tune into this. The white people is not playing with Diddy. Who up in here? Shout out to the new people. What's up, Big Phil? Yeah, man. We in a weird society, man. Everybody's a hornball, man. A horny little devil. The devil is the horny one. The devil don't just got horns. He's always horny. See, a lot of y'all don't understand that. That's why that horny shit is a demonic spirit. It's 24 hours in a day. Some motherfuckers think about sex 24 hours a day. Period. All right? Even though when you bust a nut, that's only a couple seconds. So why do people think about sex all day when a nut is only a couple seconds? But then again, they say it only take a minute to pray and a second to die. Uncle Diggity, what up, bro? Yeah, man. Got to go back to modest demeanor in apparel, ladies. Yeah, man. See, they tricked up the world to make people think that standard behavior is old school. They try to make people think that basic morals and principles and common sense, and that's some old shit. No. The same basic principles and morals that was laid down when this planet was laid down have always been the basic principles and morals. Always. Always. The thing is, some people still go by those rules and some people just throw them out the window. Get it? Some people might flash their chest. Some people got to take off all their clothes. Get it? That's the world we in now. So, and you got to remember this too. Once you take off all your clothes, there's nothing left. So what happened is a lot of people then expose themselves. And people have exposed themselves so far to the point of no return. That's what we're looking at. So I get it. So that's why I ain't no preacher. I ain't with none of that shit. I just watch people play themselves. I joke, I troll, and I watch everybody go off the cliff. So when they going off the cliff, I'm just the one to kick them in the back. That's all I be doing. I'm not here to stop nobody or judge. I'm just here to laugh and watch the show. I watched generations of people be turned the fuck out, flipped inside out. And now they don't even know how to go back home. So to me, this shit is funny. On that note, I'm about to get out of here, y'all. For real. Diddy Epstein is for real. He ain't the only one. His ace is snitching on him, and that's it. She's snitching, and that's it. Salute, Shayna. Some people don't care if you're covered from your head to your ankles. A deviant is a deviant. Yes, it is. Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, because overseas, it's women that be fully covered. Even here, I was watching a situation where it was an Islamic family, and it went both ways. I'm gonna be real. The young Islamic woman was promiscuous, and she kept getting beat for it by her mother. You know what I'm saying? And she was fully dressed and everything. And it also was showing that a lot of men were still lusting over this particular woman, even though she was draped in garments. You know what I'm saying? Because yes, it's not about how you dress. It is a spirit. It's a horny spirit. It's a freaky spirit. Yes, because I can look at a woman and that shit ain't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna faze me like that. It's just what it is. See, I'm just gonna be real. If you've been sexually active your whole life, like if you're a normal man and you had sex accordingly, like you had girlfriends growing up, like if your first sex was with the girl you liked, or you know, you had women, you've been dating, you've been in long-term relationships, you feel me? See, I've been in long-term relationships more than once. You see, from a young boy, like I've been single. So the thing is, if you don't get them certain experiences, I think you do grow weird. I think if you go too long without a girlfriend, I think if you go too long as a late bloomer, like I think if you jerked off to your 20s and you just now getting women, you're fucking weird. I think a lot of people were raised like that. So this is what created these weird niggas. And I'm gonna be real, no disrespect. A lot of niggas been locked up a lot. A lot of niggas been locked up too long. A lot of niggas been locked up as kids. They missed out on all the shit I just said. And this is what all this over-sexual shit is. See, men that been getting a lot of sex in their life, I'm not even gonna say a lot of sex. Men that understand women, period, understand that it's nothing to beast out of. Either I'm gonna have sex with a woman or I'm not. Simple. You know what I'm saying? Either, you know what I'm saying? I'm not thinking about sex. If I'm thinking about it, we're gonna have sex. And I'm gonna have sex with the one that we agree on. It simple. You know what I'm saying? So people made normal shit crazy. People are ass hunters. You know what I'm saying? They are sexual predators. This is what's going on. Why the fuck you think everybody's single? This single shit created weird behavior too. That's what I'm trying to tell you. No disrespect to nobody single. No disrespect to nobody single. I'm just telling y'all. It's habits that been created, man. That's all I'm telling you. My point is this. I'm going to get out of here. This is my point. He represents a weird single nigga, man. Maybe if he had a girl, he wouldn't have been doing that shit. That's my point. If he had a girl, a steady girlfriend, like a normal little nigga, he'd have been all right. But no, he ain't got no girl. He always hang with the homies. Get it? He always in the house. Did you know a lot of boys that been in the house all these years might be weird when they get out? A lot of these boys been in the house like jail niggas. They've been in the house so much, they ain't been going on dates with no females. You know what I'm saying? They didn't sit in the park with a girl. They ain't never sit in the movies and share the same popcorn with a female. I'm gonna tell you simple shit they ain't do. That's why they weird. All right. On that note, y'all know what it is. We out.